Y'all know what we here for. Monday night rotation. It's keeping it brick. Here with Lady Soul, Highly G, and myself, Cash, man. This week's episode, it's gonna be a good one, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Y'all make sure y'all please be locked in, because I got some shit to talk about. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Welcome to Keep It a Brick with Highly G.
This is the king of the coast. Let's make it official.
We're tapping into the hottest topics in the game.
If you don't know, now you know.
A fresh perspective on culture, entertainment, viral news, and just about everything happening around us. Y'all better listen up closely. You know we ain't holding back. Can you feel me? Now, it's time to Keep It a Brick.
Is that clear? All right, yeah.
What's good, motherfuckers? You know what it is. It's the Monday night rotation. As my man Cash Only said, it's your boy, Highly G. Cash Only, Lady Soul. We in the building. What's good with y'all bricklayers? How y'all doing? Hope y'all living all right out there. Hope y'all being safe out there. We here, though. We in the building. I know we a little late, but we fashionably late, as always. Fashionably late. Yeah, it's his fault as always. Anyway, we good. Let's check in real quick. How is everybody? How y'all living? So
I'm okay. How are you guys?
That was crazy. Like, I'm okay. What the fuck?
You know what? I lied.
We know.
You know what? I told myself that when people ask me that, I'm like, do you really want to know? Or are you just, you know what I mean? Like, are you just asking just to ask? So I'm really not okay. Oh, I know. But yeah, I've been feeling like I'm like pouring from an empty cup lately. So I am going on vacation though on Thursday till Monday. So yeah, I'm hoping that reset.
Is it a much needed vacation?
It is, and it's no kids' vacation, so I'm excited. Yeah, I'm going to Vegas, but yeah. So
Vegas in the heat.
Hopefully, yeah. I'm not looking forward to that, but I'm still gonna enjoy myself either way. But yeah. How are you guys?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Well, Cash, I'll let you answer, and then I'll go.
I'm okay. Welcome back to Keep It a Brick, people. It's Monday. Y'all know how I'm coming. I have no complaints. Sorry, I do have complaints. We'll wait till that topic come. But all together, I'm well. I see you guys are well. I'm happy to be here. It's good to see you guys once again. I can't complain. Let's talk about it. G, how are you doing?
I'm okay. I am one day at a time.
Between O and K.
I'm between O and OK. I'm between the O and K somewhere. For me right now, it's today is the last day of school. I have a paper that I do need to get in by 11:59 tonight. So after this is over with, I'll definitely be, in it. It's already done. I just gotta put it to the canvas, technically, literally. Other than that, I'm cool. I'm still a little sore from last Friday from jiu-jitsu class. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm still a little sore. Falling on your ass is not fun. Just want to let that be known. Falling and rolling on your ass. No diddy. It's not fun. I did not enjoy that part at all, but it worked out for what it did. So thank y'all for caring about that. Other than that, there is a couple of things I wanted to talk about real quick before we start the show and get deep in this. Last week's episode got a little bit of an uproar. What's happening, John? Got a little bit of an uproar last week. Some people were very upset by the commentary that was made about the immigration ICE raids and things of that sort. Some of the comments told us that we didn't know shit about history, that it's abolished, not demolished. I'm sorry I was on a roll and I got fucked up there.
Whoa, rolling.
Telling me I didn't know my history. One person said that they did not you need that blood sports montage workout? No thanks. Like, leave that shit to John Claude. It was some random people on YouTube. You know, YouTube is a cesspool of individuals who have an echo chamber that believes that everything that is said is, that's against them is wrong. So to them, I want to say this.
Tell them, bro.
I know my fucking history.
All of it.
I don't know all of it. I know a lot of it, though. I know that African Americans never had the real opportunity to go back to Africa the way that Hispanics are being rounded up right now and being placed in detention centers. Like, I don't know, the Korean thing back in the day in the early 60s and 50s where they rounded up all the Koreans and put them in internment camps here in California. I mean, also, the only time Black people or freed slaves did have the opportunity to go back to Africa was due to the fact of a man named Marcus Garvey, somebody that y'all probably would hate or probably want to kill anyway, because of the simple fact that's where Liberia started. Yeah, I know my fucking history. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
Do me a favor, big dog. Show them the shirt, bro. Show them the shirt, bro. You gotta show them the shirt, bro.
I'm Black,
man.
Okay.
You hear me?
You all right? Yeah. I'm just saying, I'm Black.
I had to do that for you, bro. Throw it out
I
there
appreciate you. I'm Black. I know my history, and if I don't know it, I'm gonna find it out because that's who I am, and that's what I'm always about when it comes down to this shit. So, and I do want to say, I looked at your profiles because I had to check myself because I'm like, yo, I don't want to go hard in the paint. It may be a brother out there who may be lost. I don't know. But y'all turned out to be two white men. Two white men sitting up here telling me, a Black African-American man, that I don't know my history.
They love to do that shit. To try to tell us what our history
That
is.
white splain shit has to stop. And it ain't going to work with me. It ain't going to work with me at all. So, to them, I want to say thank you for your views. We appreciate them. They all go to the algorithm.
Sure do.
And shit, stay tuned because I'm gonna piss you off even more. That's it right there. All right, that's it. That's my soapbox for the day. I am off. I think I'm done for the day, y'all. All right, we the show's over. No, I'm just fucking with y'all. I'm just letting y'all niggas know. You can't sit up there and tell me about my motherfucking history. I can tell you about yours, though. I can tell you about yours. I could definitely tell you about yours. All right. Speaking of fucking history and bullshit, when will this end? Will it ever end, folks? Will this ever end? The No King protests and Trump's military parade happened this weekend. It was also the military's 250th birthday. It was not only the 250th birthday of the United States Marines, but it was also Donald Trump's 79th birthday. The orange taco gets a cake. There were mass protests around the United States. People were out loud. Most of it was peaceful. I want to put that out there. Most of that shit was peaceful until it wasn't. It started off peaceful. They always start off peaceful until somebody encroaches the line, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the protester. I did see a woman get run over.
Damn.
Oh my God.
By a car. I don't understand why motherfuckers was even driving around that time, but whatever. I myself was at work that day. Up the street.
Around the corner, like 50 would say. That nigga around the corner somewhere. I was in the thick of it. I seen it. We did my building got tagged, fuck ICE and all that shit. Yeah. It happened. What are your thoughts on the protest and the military parade that happened this weekend?
I know I want to go with Cash since he does not
What
follow this type of shit. Yeah, we going with you first.
Cool. First things first. No King's protest.
Mhm.
I think I understood what it was about. You know,
Right.
I seen a lot of signs and a lot of people saying that, oh, if Kamala was president, we would be at brunch. What does that have to do with anything, people? What does that have to do with anything? Like, what are we talking about? I really not.
Out of all the things, that's what you took from it.
That's what I see. What you mean? That's what I see. I don't know.
Hey, hold on. I gotta agree with you. That was some old bullshit. I was very upset with that person for having that sign.
What did that have to do with anything? So, but no, like you said, Hailey, I don't really follow the politic shit.
I know.
It's not for me. You know, y'all see where I'm at. Look at my boy in the back. But I really have no fucking comment about this. Really, the military gets a parade. Is this every year?
This is the first time, bro.
See, you know, when the first time some shit happened, it might not be as good as you want it to be. Second time around, it might have a turnout. It might not have a turnout until Trump is out of office, though.
Well, this was the first time. This has only been in his administration.
Yeah.
I want to also turn around and point out about the military parade that people actually bought tickets. Well, they didn't know they got tickets and did
they
not
act
show
like
up.
they were buying tickets and they were like, "Fuck you, we're not gonna show up."
We're not gonna show up.
Which I thought
so. There was a lot of empty seats at this parade. The turnout was supposed to be 200. It was supposed to be like 200,000 people was the expectation. They didn't even hit that number.
I would assume not, because who the fuck goes to a military parade? What are we celebrating here?
Well,
that's what makes it into a king. That's the whole
parades. Normally, I will say do have a good turnout, but I would say because it was more about his birthday, I think, is what threw it off. Who the fuck would want to go to a parade on your birthday? Like, he's just such a clown.
Like, plus, so to add, what is he a no, this nigga's a Gemini.
He is a Gemini. We should have known that though, for sure.
I thought he was a Cancer. I was doing that for
nigga, how don't you? Hey!
I was doing that for Hailey.
You ain't gonna do.
I was doing that for that nigga.
You ain't gonna put that slander on my motherfucking sign, bro. Fuck you. Like you Geminis, keep that nigga. You crazy bastards.
Yeah, I just hate all the money that they wasted for this parade, but then they're cutting, important things like Medicaid and SNAP benefits and childcare and things like that. But then you have all this money to have a parade for your birthday. Like
now, so speaking that, I can understand that. Now that pisses me off too, because you know how many times I apply for SNAP and they keep telling me I make too much money, and I'll be like, where do I make all of this money?
I'm poor.
Nigga,
I don't qualify for not a goddamn thing.
I'll never forget, I tried when I was like 18, bro. And they told me I made too much money. I wasn't even working. I wasn't even fucking working. I told them, like, nigga, I'm not even working. I don't have no money.
I got 2 kids and I don't even qualify for none of that shit. They say I
got 6, mama. 6.
Damn, and you don't qualify, so goddamn, that's crazy.
So my question is, hold on. Yes, that's how much they spent on this
43 million for what?
For all the military to come, security, all that shit, and
security detail for the fucking tanks to be transported. Tanks had to be transported there. They was driving tanks down the fucking street.
Okay, is this really? Before you go, I know you were finna say something. Hailey. Was this really a parade, or was this an intimidation tactic?
I think it was a little bit of both.
Yeah,
I think it was a little bit of both.
Listen. I don't need to see these motherfuckers marching. Put a picture of these niggas up there. I don't need to see that. I don't need to see these motherfuckers marching down a block. What the fuck? Nigga, no.
Like they don't exist. Nigga, I know they exist. I know
exactly. Like I just feel like Trump's never been in the military. Like, why are you doing this parade? The whole thing just didn't make any sense. Like, if you're celebrating the military, your ass didn't need to be involved, and it didn't need to be your birthday.
Now listen.
So full of shit.
Let's throw this out there.
What's up?
We support the troops.
I do.
Oh, most definitely.
I support the vets, the ones before us, the ones that's going to come after. I support that. Facts. I appreciate what you guys do for this country.
Listen,
Yes.
listen this way. What the fuck? John, sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down. Have a seat.
No, I agree. I agree.
Have a seat.
I
Have a
agree.
seat. Have a seat. I was gonna say, well, earlier what I was gonna say is if you got 6 fucking kids, nigga, and you don't qualify, who the fuck does? Because
Nobody.
speak to somebody about this.
I know I
Who
damn
the
well
fuck
don't qualify then because
think,
I only got 2. So
that was one. The next thing I wanted to say, I think it was more or less upon the parades in the protests. I did see a dope sign out there in the protest, though. And one in downtown Los Angeles, there was a balloon baby Trump.
I saw that.
They had him floating. It was a big ass balloon.
Yeah, I was like, damn, who made that? You know?
They also had a large version of the Constitution that rolled through the streets of downtown Los Angeles.
Oh wow.
Not only that, the sign that stood out to me was Trump's a draft Dodger. They used the Dodgers like logo and shit. It was great. Now, the part that wasn't so great, obviously, was, we still under curfew in Los Angeles, in downtown Los Angeles. Only that pocket. Still under curfew. Not only are they have recently rolled back the curfew to 10 p.m. now. The curfew starts at 10 p.m. You have to be out of that pocket of downtown by 10 p.m. till 6 a.m. So it's starting to lighten up. Hopefully things get a little bit better.
Remember, you guys remember last week when I was like down here in Florida? I don't know if it's true that it's actually happening because people like to put up. It's happening here too.
Yeah.
It's happening here.
Listen, he also came out today and said that he is going to be targeting Democratic-led cities. So that means cities like New York, Los Angeles, fucking Chicago.
All of California.
All Democratic cities.
Yeah.
They are coming for y'all. Period, point blank. Oh, shout out to the motherfuckers that got upset. Because I thought you swore up and down they're not grabbing everybody. Because I could have sworn I saw these motherfuckers go to a goddamn fucking car wash and grab up at least 2 motherfuckers.
Did you see the video where they like beat in her car? Like ICE did, like, and they try to her baby was in the car seat. Yeah. And they were hitting her car and
they grabbed an actual US citizen recently.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
Motherfucker had his papers on him and everything. They don't give a fuck. Okay? And so
here in Florida, it was just announced by our governor that, when people are doing a protest or whatever, they surround people's cars and stuff. Yeah. When they surround, it's not funny.
That guy was crazy. Are you talking about the sheriff when he was like, "We're going to kill you if you"?
No, not that sheriff. Not that. But the governor was like, if they surround your car, you have the right to get up out of there. Meaning, run their ass over.
I mean, here's the deal. I do not agree with violence towards protesters, but if you surround my motherfucking car, though,
vroom vroom, people,
nigga, it's about to turn into a motherfucking Mazda fucking commercial. Zoom, zoom, zoom. That's me. I'm out of there. It's either that or you gonna meet your maker. So I'd rather you not meet your maker.
Hear me?
You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I don't like about some of those things. I get it.
Yeah, just be careful out there, you guys.
I get it. Protest. You have all rights to exercise your First Amendment right. I'm all here for that. I'm here for it. Trust me when I say that. I'm here for it.
Don't surround my car.
But not the First Amendment right ends around my motherfucking car. That's where that motherfucking shit is.
Vroom,
right?
vroom.
One more thing about this, I think, and then we're gonna go ahead and go to the next topic. To my people that are out there, again, know your rights. Understand what's going on right now, and just be safe. This is America at this point. where we are rounding up individuals and rounding up people.
Yeah.
This is where we are.
Just be
All
safe
right.
and, yeah.
We got some sad news this week, man. And this one, I don't want to. This one kind of hurts because this kind of killed my childhood. Famous MTV VJ Ananda Lewis has lost her battle with cancer. She had stage 4 cancer recently. If I'm not mistaken, it was breast cancer.
Yeah,
she had stage 4 breast cancer. She had the opportunity to go for the unnatural, I would say, cancer treatments, but she opted out for those things, and unfortunately it got worse at times. I'll share what I feel about that later, but I think right now it's just a reflection situation. I remember watching Ananda every day on TRL and MTV, just watching her during the spring break.
Teen Summit. I remember Teen Summit.
Teen Summit is crazy.
Yeah.
I do. She was on BET for a little bit too.
Yeah, Teen Summit. That's where she got famous from. It's Teen Summit, and then she went to MTV. Yeah. I was really sad to see that because I actually was listening to a podcast a couple years ago, and she was on there talking about her going the natural approach, and that her mom actually had breast cancer, and I guess her mom had her yearly mammograms, and she still got cancer. So she just felt like, well, if my mom did it every year and she got cancer, then I'm not going to do it. So she didn't get any mammograms because they say that with mammograms, you are exposed to radiation. So they claim it causes cancer. So some people don't want to get mammograms, but I'm just sad. I wish she would have took the medical approach, but I feel like everyone got to do what's best for them. Like,
I think that's where I'm at too.
Yeah.
I was,
and it was like a 5-year battle. I feel like she lasted, and I think it was stage 4 from the beginning. So that's already really aggressive, and so for her to make it 5 more years,
strong individual. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. So where it's kind of a situation where it's like, damn, I really wish she would have took the medical approach. I was upset at first because I was like, fuck, you had this opportunity again. And this is coming from somebody who has dealt with cancer throughout his family. You know what I'm saying? I lost my aunt to pancreatic cancer. I lost my dad to stomach cancer. So I've had cancer, cancer is in my family, period. Straight up. I always think of like, damn, I wish there was ways to save my people. You know what I'm saying? That they had those opportunities and XYZ. And in this factor, she had that opportunity and she chose to go the opposite. But I also understand that it's her journey.
Mm-hmm.
That's her journey. Just like that's my pop's journey, just like that's my aunt's journey. Like those are their journeys, and how they want to deal with that is how they want to deal with that. Fun little fact that I didn't know about Ananda Lewis, that she was with Will Smith's younger brother.
Yeah, they have a son together. I just found that out like a year ago, and I was like, together. What?
I found that. Yeah. Damn, I found that out like last week while I was just researching her.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you was in the family with Will Smith. Mm-hmm. Word. That was your brother-in-law, basically. Word.
Yeah.
Word.
I don't really remember her.
I forgot he's too young.
Well, you're a younger generation. It's okay.
I'm looking at pictures of her now, and she was very beautiful.
Oh yeah, she was also like very close to Aaliyah. A lot of people,
yeah, they were like really good friends.
They were like they were really good friends. You would always see them interacting, especially like on MTV. I remember when the Rock the Boat video came out, she was like in tears. She was also in what video was that?
The
her
Missing You
video. I Miss You video. Yeah. She was in that video, singing towards Aaliyah. But in the video, you see her breaking down, like crying. Like it was hard for her to even get through that video. Again, I just remember Ananda. I want to remember Ananda for having the greatest energy. She always seemed like when I seen her on TV, she always had the greatest energy. She was always prepared, very serious when times need to be, but she also knew when to have fun. So again, condolences to the Lewis family, condolences to her son and family and friends, but also more life to her, man, because fuck, that I remember. Yeah. Again, I remember watching her on MTV and BET, bro. Childhood is slowly dying.
Damn. But just something before we go on to the next topic. Ladies, get your mammograms. Do your self-checks. Like, they say you're not supposed to get a mammogram till you're 40, but there's so many women that are getting diagnosed with breast cancer in their 30s. So just make sure you're taking your health serious. And if you feel a lump or if you feel something different, go to the doctor. Don't just ignore it.
I'm glad you said that. So I think that would have. I'm glad that message came from you. I think that would have been. I think it would have been a little creepy coming from me and Cash. Yeah. We telling y'all to check your titties and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Y'all gonna be.
Hey, have your man check. You can.
Shit.
Hey, whatever you need to do. You know, like if he feels some lumps.
Hey, I don't fuck that glove shit, nigga. I need the real shit, bro.
If you feel some lumps on your lady's titties, let her know so she can go get checked out. Like, not to be funny, but serious. This serious.
No, seriously. No, that's some serious shit. Definitely
take care of yourself. Don't be scared to get a mammogram. It might hurt a little bit. I've heard it hurts, but you know, I would rather go through that little bit of pain than to be diagnosed with cancer. So yeah.
Real quick, I want to talk about this real quick in another aspect because I remember watching an episode of Living Single. Do you remember the episode of Living Single where Regine has to go get a mammogram? I think Regine has to get a mammogram and Khadijah also has. I think Regine is getting a breast reduction. Khadijah gets a mammogram.
Okay.
And I'll never forget. It was hella funny because they were talking about like certain things, like how the machine kind of like flattens the titty out and shit.
Yeah, like smashes you down. Yeah,
it smashes you down. It's taking photos and shit. They had her like, all right, now lean over and shake him in front of me. It was just like kind of weird. It was just comedic shit. So, but ladies, soul is right. Go get your go get your titties checked out today. All right,
get them checked. Get them checked, ladies. You know,
titties checked out today.
Yes.
All right. Father's Day has just passed. Father's Day was yesterday. So shout out to all the dads out there. Happy Father's Day to you, my brother
shout
Cash.
Out to the fathers.
Shout out to the dads that's out there doing that shit. Shout out to the motherfucking uncles who step in the place of fathers. Shout out to the motherfuckers who are missing their fathers on that day or don't know their fathers on that day.
Yeah.
Shout out to all of y'all too. Shout out, I know Cash gets upset, but shout out to some of the single mothers who had to play both roles.
No, it's not their day.
Not their day.
I'm saying that as a mom because I used to be that mom. I used to be that mom.
Wait a minute. You're right. It's not their day, but a lot of the times there's times where no man is showing up, and that's the man that's who they learning from. So I'm gonna give them some credit too, where credit is due. But it is not your motherfucking day. And no, you do not always get that. So just you got one today. You got one today because we in a good mood. But
it's not.
Shout out to the fathers. Shout out to the dads. Shout out to the men.
Salute the dads that are doing their shit. All them other niggas, goodbye. Who cares about the deadbeats? They don't get no.
The debutantes, we don't give a fuck about y'all. But I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
You know, as a matter of fact, strike that from the record. Fuck y'all. Y'all ain't getting it. Y'all ain't getting it.
I hope you had a good Father's Day, Cash. What did you do?
How was your Father's Day?
I actually did. I did. I had a great Father's Day. I woke up. It started Friday. I think it was Friday. I sent him. What?
Father's Day is on Sunday, nigga. How the fuck is it starting on Friday for you?
Because you got the whole weekend. I don't know.
Let me lead into it. So it started on Friday for me because I sent a group message to my kids. We all in the group chat. Even the 4-year-old, she's in the group chat. I will with them and she can't read. Make your mama read it to you. But I told them straight up, if you don't get me a gift this year, you're moving back in with your mamas. You feel me? Nah, the girls live with their moms. Only one of my daughters live with me. But it started from Friday with me. Yesterday was a great day. I received gifts. They told me Happy Father's Day. One thing I love is when my kids tell me Happy Father's Day, and when my dad calls and tell me Happy Father's Day. Now, me and my dad don't have the best relationship. We don't.
Yeah.
We don't have that. I didn't grow up with my dad. I met my dad when I was 21, but to still get that from him, a happy birthday, Merry Christmas, or Happy Father's Day, to get that from him, I appreciate that. I love getting that from him.
Nice.
But
Yeah.
my day was very good. I can't complain about my day. Now, early in the show, in the beginning, when we were doing check-ins, I said I had gripes. I do. Here it is. People.
Oh, shit.
Father's Day. Now, understand this. There are more fathers now today than there were in the 90s.
Agreed.
Fuck how anybody feels.
Agreed.
Why isn't Father's Day broadcasted at the level Mother's Day? There's no hate towards the Mother's Day shit either.
Yeah.
But why isn't it broadcasted as much as Mother's Day? I do not agree with that at all. Go ahead, Arlie.
I'm glad you brought that up.
That's very true. I agree. There's no balloons.
Because I want to give you this. I want to give you this floor so you can go off on Cash, but I want to add a little bit more fuel to your fire. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Can I put the fuel in the rocket? All right.
Yeah, I got some with you.
So Plies came out this week, and he talked about how he went to a hotel. He's like, "Oh, I didn't notice that. It's kind of it's not lively for a holiday weekend." The lady said, "What holiday?"
What holiday?
Damn, that's crazy.
He got pissed off, and he went inside and he said, "Don't nobody give a shit about Father's Day." And I wanted to add that fuel to the rocket, my guy, because I know you about to go off.
Yeah, got to.
So I'm gonna let you go. I just wanted to boop boop boop. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So thank you, bro. Why isn't Father's Day more acknowledged like Mother's Day is? Study shows America spend $10 billion more on Mother's Day than they do.
All right,
on
it's
Father's
serious
Day.
when this nigga go get facts, bro.
I know he got the statistics. Damn.
It's serious, nigga. I'm scared.
Not 10 million, $10 billion more on Mother's Day do they do on Father's Day. You feel me? That upset me because I'm one of them guys. Yeah, I got you. Give me a second. I'm one of them guys when I decided to have kids, I didn't decide. It just happened. When I had kids.
Hell of an accident.
I was like, oh, you decided?
You know what? I said, you know what? The mother didn't make that child by myself. I'm gonna do my best to be there for the kids. I'm gonna be in their lives.
You're right. You did decide that.
Wait a minute.
No, for real. Now you did decide that because you didn't have to decide that. You're right.
No, for real. That was the decision I made. Hey, them girls didn't make them babies by themselves.
Nigga, you made me spit water on myself.
So with that being said, it's like whenever my baby mothers, the women of my kids, the mother of my kids called me and asked me for anything, I try to do it. If they tell me to get the kids, I don't argue with them. Bring them on. You feel me? They need to move in with me. Cool. Let them come. Yeah. They need this. I do all that because they didn't make the kids themselves. So, like I was saying, being that I was one of them guys that, and I take being a father serious. You feel me? Because it's a serious job. It's not a job that you just, I don't give a damn how much years you got it. You're not experienced. You feel me? Because every day is a new learning curve with being a fucking parent. That's for mothers and fathers, not just being a father. It's a new learning curve. So you have to take that job serious. So I just don't understand why it's not acknowledged as much. Mother's Day, women know when Mother's Day is every year. Men do not know when Father's Day is.
Because that shit bounce around every year, bro. It bounces around every year.
And then you get the motherfuckers, and no disrespect to whatever they going on. We got Pride in this goddamn month. Why that got to be included in our day?
Because gay dads, my nigga.
Did you guys see the meme? And they were like, "Oh, I should have known Father's Day and Pride the same month because my baby daddy is
a bitch ass."
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That was funny though. That was funny.
It is funny, but at the same time, bro, don't know other holiday because Plies say Groundhog's Day is the only other day that doesn't get as much acknowledgement. Groundhog's Day gets more acknowledgement than Father's Day.
For real?
Oh, I don't think so. You think so?
It gets more acknowledgement than Father's Day.
They have a whole goddamn fucking ceremony for a fucking gopher that's gonna supposedly tell me what the next 6 months of weather is gonna be like. No, I don't know. Groundhog's Day is like Groundhog's Day, Father's Day, Shit, I wouldn't even say that. Groundhog's Day, Earth Day, Arbor Day, Father's Day is like right down there at the bottom.
Put Columbus Day in there too, because they celebrate that dumb shit too.
You don't celebrate that shit here.
Another thing. There's no other holiday that get as much backlash, ridicule, whatever, other than Father's Day. When Mother's Day come around, there is so much love and appreciation for the mothers out there. When Father's Day come around, you got so many people talking shit. I be like, what the fuck? Like, one day, it's so hard for y'all to just be shut up for one day and just say, you know what, Happy Father's Day to the fathers. They got to throw out the negatives. They got to throw out, but not to the deadbeat dad. Fuck the dad. We're not talking about the deadbeat dads. We know that.
Fuck y'all deadbeat niggas.
You feel me?
Say it right
just
now.
acknowledge the good fathers and keep it moving. We don't need the negative behind. We don't need the positive positive comment followed up with a negative one. We don't need that one for all day. I was just bothered. I'm bothered.
Okay, well, can I was just gonna say, have you ever thought maybe that it's not as big as Mother's Day is because fathers are not like for my dad, for example, every year he's just like, I don't want nothing, like I just want to spend time with my kids. Like he's not big on gifts, and I feel like that's just men in general. So do you think it could be the thing that men are not big on gifts and spending money on them? Why we don't spend as much money?
Let me tell you, you want it or you want me to go ahead, Holly.
No, I'm asking.
Listen, when it comes down to because this is my aspect when I think about Father's Day gifts, and I just want to give y'all a little bit of game out there, just a little bit. Women, ladies, I just want to let y'all know, sex ain't always the best Father's Day gift. Stop with that shit. Stop with that shit. I seen the memes. Like, are the socks, nigga buying a nigga some socks and a tie. The same, I'm a firm believer in treating people how you want to be treated, right? True. On Mother's Day, if I took your monkey ass out to the steakhouse and all that shit, I want the same thing. Take me out, treat me. Show me that I'm appreciated as the man, that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Now, again, I know, yes, this is something I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not supposed to technically get, a parade for doing what you're supposed to do. I get that, but show some fucking appreciation.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, even I was talking to some dads, yesterday, and like for me with my oldest daughter, like no matter how old she was, I always gave her money to give her dad a present. Like that was just always my thing. Like, even if it was like $30, $20, so she can go buy him a gift. And I was asking my friend, like, oh, did you get anything for Father's Day? He was like, no. And I was like, well, damn, like your baby mama didn't give your daughter no money, like to get you a gift or anything. He was like, fuck no, I spent all my money on both of us. And I was like, that kind of was like, damn, that sucks. Cause like I said, since my daughter was a baby, I've always like took her, I'll give her money. Like now she's old enough where she has a job, but yeah, I've always given her money and said, go get your dad a gift. Like, but everyone's different, I guess.
Listen.
Yeah.
What's up? Go ahead, Cash. You got it.
Study says there are $10 billion more spent on fucking Mother's Day than Father's Day. Y'all know I'm finna get ignorant. Listen, God damn it. Holly, you're right. Sex is not the gift every damn time. It's not.
No.
Listen.
No.
Listen. I don't give a fuck what a man tells you. A gift of appreciation is always wanted by a man.
Every time.
And a man gonna tell you, oh, it's the thought that count. You gotta think, when we say it's the thought that count, when we spend $10 billion more on Mother's Day than we do on Father's Day, take that into consideration, people. Take that into consideration.
I ain't like what my man said on fucking Righteous Gemstones. Shit, I ain't asking for a lot. Maybe just $1 million in the 8-ball. Shit.
You hear me?
Yeah, I always give my dad something, even if he says don't. Like, I'll ask him like what he needs and stuff, and I'm gonna actually take him out to dinner. But my dad always works on Father's Day. I'm just like, damn, you don't want to take the day off, but hey, you got to get it. So I talked to him before he went to work, and he had to do his thing. Yeah.
I worked on Father's Day. I worked last night. I mean, it was the latter half of the day, but I worked.
I was on call.
When my younger kids, I understand. Make your dad a card.
Yeah.
My daughter, my 7-year-old daughter made me a fucking card.
Aww.
It started off right too. It was upright
You
one
said it
way.
started off right.
Listen, it was upright, and I love it. I say, dog, she made my day, really. It was upright one way, and then when I had to open it and read it, I had to flip it upside down to read it. You feel me? That's the
Hey, she tried.
Yo, I appreciate that. Now for my kids, it's the thought that counts. Because they asked me, they were like, Dad, what you want? My oldest daughter said, what you want with these $20? You feel me? My 7-year-old told my daughter, the $20 he just gave you, you feel me? That shit made my day because you know I spend money. But it's the thought that count when it comes to certain shit. But please be thoughtful. You feel me? Please be thoughtful.
Yeah.
You know all year I've been complaining, damn, I need this goddamn tool set. Go buy me a tool set. Don't buy me no fucking boxers. I have enough of those.
Some socks. Some fucking socks. I'm tired of that shit.
You feel
I always
me?
get my dad a wallet.
And this the kicker. This the kicker. You can't go wrong with a wallet. You can't go wrong with a wallet.
Right? Because his wallets be all about to fall apart and shit. So I've been trying to get a wallet. You know,
hey, that's a
man will use that wallet until the wheels fall off. The shit all about to fall off.
You're damn
Here's
right.
the kicker, people. Here's the kicker.
Our wallet peeling right now.
Do not call me for money to go spend my money on a gift for me.
Exactly. That's why I always gave my daughter the money. And
that's the Al Bundy way, my nigga.
Right. I don't think that's right. For moms, that's not right. Like, even my baby daddy, I texted him yesterday, like, I appreciate everything you do. I hope you have a good Father's Day. And he was very appreciative of my text. Even though there's been years I didn't get no fucking text on Mother's Day, but hey, I try to be the bigger person. I hope fathers get celebrated more.
Once again, thanks to my daughters and son-in-law for a wonderful father. See, you had a Father's Day lunch. Listen, I had lunch too. I thought about that. Shout out to all the fathers, all the fucking fathers. Notice I didn't say daddies. I didn't say daddies. I said fathers. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to this new generation of fathers because again, it's more of us than it was when we were kids.
Because
we see that more. We see it more and more as the days go on. Keep doing what y'all do best, and that's being in them kids' life and being a good father as you could be.
Yes.
Shout out to y'all. Happy Father's Day to y'all.
Yes, sir.
This was for you. We ain't got to go much into Father's Day. You feel me?
Yeah.
But shout out to y'all, man.
Shout out to all the zaddies. I sent some zaddies some messages yesterday. Shout out to you guys too.
Like Rey Mysterio deadbeat ass who gives their son a mistake. You know what? Fuck you and Tom. All right. Shit. Fuck them niggas.
Yeah. All Crypto. Right, happy Father's Day, Uncle Grip. You got a name like Uncle Grip. I know you got goddamn kids. Shout out to you.
Happy Father's Day to Grim, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Happy Father's Day to you guys.
Again, happy Father's Day to him. Definitely.
$10 billion.
Let's get it. Let's skip over that. Dwight Howard and Lance Stephenson gets into a little Stevens. Is it Stephenson?
Stevenson.
Whatever. Stevenson. Yeah, my man. They got into a little squabble. On their Big 3 debut. They was all in the crowd throwing hands. Dwight was getting the best of them though. Dwight was giving the best of them, man. They're cool now, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, you got it's basketball, bro. For sure. We appreciate that. We appreciate that, Grim.
Yeah, love you too, man.
Lance Stephenson. If you guys know Lance Stephenson from back in the day, he played for the Indiana Pacers. He played for the Lakers. He played for I think he played for Charlotte too, if I'm not mistaken.
He did.
He played for Charlotte too. He played for a couple of teams.
Sharpshooter.
He's most famous for
the guitar celebration.
The guitar celebration in the one playoff series where he was getting under LeBron James' skin when he was blowing in his ear.
Oh yeah, he blew in his ear and shit.
And doing shit to bother him. They had blew out, by the way. But that's what he's most famous for. I thought you was gonna talk about more of the one-on-one between him and Mike Beasley.
Well, the one between him and Mike Beasley was kind of different because I think Beasley put his finger in his nose or some shit like that. Somebody put a finger in his nose.
He was fighting on that too. He was ready to fight on that too. Lance Stephenson.
Everybody, man, Mike Beasley always ready to fight. That is not
Lance Stephenson. Lance Stephenson was finna fight.
Oh well, he stayed. Well, I mean, Anyway.
Well, I mean, I just feel like they're getting an opportunity being on the Big 3. Like, You gotta pick and choose your battles, especially Dwight Howard. Every
Oh,
time
they
I
sell
hear
more
about him,
tickets for them.
it's some other shit. It ain't no basketball. It's him being
That sells more.
gay. It's him,
Damn.
doing
Damn,
all
you
the
got him
things.
there.
It's never basketball. Like, focus
She
on
made
your
you quiet real
craft.
quick.
Yeah, you got him there.
Dang.
Yeah, got him there. No, you're right on that one. So, but I think it also sells tickets though to the Big Three. I think the Big Three is a great league, but it's suffering a little bit. It doesn't get the same exposure that the NBA gets and stuff like that. It's kind of like the WCW of the NBA. Let's just be real about it.
Definitely.
You could best believe, bet your bottom dollar, the NBA has a lot to do with them not getting as much coverage.
Oh
Oh yeah, of
it's a
course. That's
monopoly.
their,
You get me? So-
competitor.
Yeah,
You
well,
feel me?
that's just, we could talk about that type of shit all day, like Madden. And there was a game I felt that was better than Madden. Believe it or not.
2K.
2K5 was the best football game
Fucking football
ever.
game ever. Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about it here. Yeah, we have.
It
we
was.
gonna have to talk.
Disagree if you want, people.
No, ain't no disagree if you want, nigga. You better take that shit up with God. Don't argue with me. Nigga, I ain't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Fuck
I don't
NFL
wanna
Street,
hear it.
man. That was too
Fuck
arcade.
NFL Street, nigga. I'm telling you, 2K, NFL 2K5 with motherfucking Terrell Owens on the motherfucking cover is the goated fucking football game. Best fucking football game ever. You can play against celebrities. You can turn around and play first person football. Nigga, Madden did not have that. And it was only $20. The game was only $20.
PlayStation 2. I remember them days.
I remember it.
I remember them days.
Killed Madden. Madden turned around and got a fucking exclusive license. Ever since then, they've had the license to the NFL. Hold on. Like Def Jam 2 was the best wrestling game of 2000. It was up there. It was definitely up there.
I don't know, because SmackDown versus Raw. I don't know if that was 07 or
it was I think, what was it? SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, and those were pretty good. But anyway, we'll talk about that on another show.
Yeah.
Let's I think it's time for, well, no, it's not time.
I got them. You want me to bring it in?
Right on in? Of course.
New census says men are dating for peace rather than beauty.
It's about goddamn time.
What?
We are dating now for peace rather than beauty. This was a good one. Yeah, BBL queens. We not even looking at your beauty.
It's about time y'all realize beauty fades. Like,
we not looking at that no more.
It
looks good, but
when y'all gonna do that?
We don't want to deal with it.
Whoa, hey. What does that mean?
Yeah, I just said what I said.
So, in 2025, 95% of men says they're prioritizing their mental health and it's reshaping the way they date. So, you being a lady of the show, you being the lady of the show, I'm sorry.
Yes.
What is your take on this?
Well, like I said, it's about time. I think this new era of dating in men, they're thinking about long term. Like, it's all fun and games when they cute and they got a fat ass and all that, but then they probably stressing you out. Is it worth it? Shit. Is it? But that goes both ways. I feel like with men too, like when you're dating as a woman, like sometimes, I always say medium ugly, because when you date someone that is attractive, it comes with a lot of stress and bullshit. So yeah. But I'm proud of you guys. I'm glad you guys are not thinking with your, with your dicks anymore, and you guys are thinking with your minds. I think that's great for you guys. For sure.
Again, when are y'all gonna do that though? When is it gonna be when is it gonna switch? When are y'all gonna turn around and stop trying to date for financial gain at this point? Because not you. I'm just saying.
But what's wrong with that though?
Why? What you mean? What's wrong with that? It's a
okay. No, I just feel like when you're dating, like you should want to date someone that's gonna like elevate your life. Like And that goes both ways for men or women. Like, why would you want to date someone that doesn't bring nothing to your life? Like,
I'm not asking for you to bring anything to my life.
You're asking to bring peace.
I'm asking you to
That's bringing something, right?
You want us
like,
to no, but we should not be dating for the financial. Again, if we dating for peace, y'all dating for financial, it's not gonna work.
I mean, honestly, I'm tired of dating for love. That shit gets you nowhere.
What?
I wish when I was younger and dating, I was dating for money. I really wish I would have been. So my dumb ass was dating for love.
So
and dealing with these bum ass niggas when I could have been living my best life.
It's proven. It's proven that a guy would, generally get with any woman he chooses. You feel me? Meaning, if she's rich, a guy will go after her. And if she is nothing, a guy will get with her. But a woman will not get with no man that cannot support her.
No, we that's not true. A lot of women
financially
go with potential.
Financially.
They go with potential.
So Glaze Babe, thanks, because you said facts. Appreciate you. I hope you said facts to me.
I'm about to say, yeah. How do you know she's talking to you?
I'm hoping. I'm assuming.
Glaze Babe, can you clarify your facts, please? I'm just curious.
Meaning that a female would not go from a president of a company to a regular crew member that works at McDonald's.
Hell no, because it's not like.
You just proved my point. You just proved my point.
I mean, that's because the thing is this, guy. Okay, why would you date someone like that's crazy? Like that's like, why would you go from a CEO
you
to
was
the
just
worker?
Gonna say, why would you
like
settle
that's
for less?
Crazy. Why exactly? Why?
You was just finna say, why would you settle for less?
Why? But why? Why would you?
But men, and let me make sure I read this.
That's your fault. Shit, y'all settling for less. Y'all better know y'all worth, kings. You better know your worth. Shit.
In the $90 billion men's self-care industry, it isn't just about fitness and skincare anymore. It's about choosing partners who bring peace and not pressure. Today's men aren't just chasing beauty. They're valuing emotional stability, mutual support, and a peace of mind.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So, with all that being said, if that's what the men are chasing, women, you're not bringing peace of mind.
Yes, Danielle, that should be our hashtag. Know your worth, kings. Like, y'all need to know your worth. Like, and at the tax shit. If you want someone to honor you and do all those things, then you got to know your worth, guys. Come on.
I don't even think it's about men knowing their. I don't even think it's about men knowing their worth. You know why? Once again, we would take the woman that is down here at the bottom and build her up. And guess what we're showing her?
That's
worth.
As y'all doing that.
We're showing her worth. You feel me? It's not about ours. We don't have a problem with our worth.
I wouldn't want no girl that don't got shit to offer. Don't got nothing. That's crazy that y'all going out like that.
Thank you, John. Thank you, my brother. I'm glad you said that. That we gonna end it on that. This discussion because we have this motherfucker all night.
We will. We'll have it all day, guys. But yeah, that's God. Know your worth, kings. That's the know your worth, guys.
Okay, if the kings need to know their worth highly, know y'all goddamn place, women. Go ahead, Hailey.
Oh God. You know what? It's time for a middle
not even
plug.
Entertaining that.
We're not gonna even go there. We're gonna go ahead and go with the middle plug. It's time for a break, folks. We'll catch y'all in a minute.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Soul. If you're still tuned in, go ahead and show us some love. Like our video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell so you never miss a drop. Also, tune in to trending topics and viral news on the go. Make sure to follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you get your podcasts. Appreciate the love, bricklayers. Now let's get back to the show.
All right.
Okay, so.
Got the lady.
I know y'all ain't throwing tomatoes at me.
Yeah. She threw that to me.
Dang, tomato, you know?
Tomatoes is wild, bro.
Whoa.
Listen, before we continue with the show, people, as Soul just said in our middle plug, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't done it already, do it now. I'm looking at the screen. I want to see the lights go up. Do it. I can see it happening in real time, people. Go do it now if you haven't done it. And make sure you guys subscribe. It's all free, man. We ain't asking you for nothing. It's a click of a button. Just a click of a button.
And if
A
you're
couple
watching,
buttons.
interact with us. Comment, share your thoughts. We would love that.
Yeah, just don't tell me that I don't know my history.
Oh yeah, don't do that. The negative shit, no. But if you guys want to, positive, great. Yes.
I'm just telling you. Just don't tell me that I don't know my history. I'm gonna get on your ass. I'm gonna challenge your shit. So, how do you handle people who still owe you money? Like, how would you handle a person who borrowed some money from you and has yet to pay it back? So we're gonna go with you. So, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, the older I get, I've learned when I give people money, like I don't expect it back because I feel like that's where shit gets blurred. Like if I give somebody some money, then if you give it back to me, great. But if you don't, then it is what it is. But my thing is, I shouldn't be letting you borrow money if I need it back that bad. Then I should be like, no, I don't got it. So that's just kind of how I look at it when it comes to borrowing money. If I don't got it to give and not get it back, hell no, you can't borrow no money. But if I have it to give, then I'm just going to give it to you. And if I get it, great. And if I don't, then it is what it is. Chalk it up as a loss. I mean, what are you going to do?
I can't wait to get to that level of adulting.
You're not there yet.
It ain't the money, it's the motherfucking principle. You came to me. I'm looking at y'all in your eyes. You came to me and asked me for my hard-earned money. I don't sell drugs. I don't have a trust fund. My father isn't rich. My mother damn sure wasn't rich. And you had the nerve to ask me for my money and then to turn around and have me looking for you.
Yeah, I don't like that shit when you got to ask people for your money. That's why I think for me, that's why I have that mindset now, because that shit used to piss me off when you got to be like, hey, I don't like those awkward conversations. Hey, you said you were going to pay me on Friday. It's Tuesday. Where's my money? Like, goddamn well you owe people. Like that shit, I wouldn't be able to sleep when I owe people. I'd be like, I got to pay them back. Like it just stresses me out.
It don't even go like that for me. It's hey, you got that? Don't let me see you somewhere spending money. Hey, you got that?
They love to do that shit. Have you ever had someone that owe you money but then ask you, do you want to go somewhere? And I'd be like, bitch, how you got money to go somewhere and you owe me money? Like, let's be for real. But yeah.
Don't get caught in public spending my money.
I want to say something so bad, but I'm just like, bro, I've never been in a situation like that with my friends. I've never been in a situation with my friends where I'm like, yo, let me borrow like $100.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've never been in that type of situation. It's like, yo, we go out and shit like that. Cool. When we go out, it's cool. It's all good. But we take care of each other in that aspect and in that frame of token. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never had to turn around or never was in peril to the point where it was like, fuck, I need to borrow. But so I think it depends on friends, right? But it also depends on you do have some of those friends like, yo, like some older people that you fuck with or something. You're like, yo, let me hold, like, what I'm saying, let me hold something. And that is true. I think for me is that I believe in paying people back right away. And if I can't pay you back, I'm gonna let you know why I can't pay you back. And I ain't gonna hold you, I ain't gonna tell you why. I ain't gonna wait until the day. Nigga, I'm gonna let you know ahead of time.
You ain't gonna be ducking and dodging.
I ain't gonna duck you, nigga. Listen. I ain't gonna duck you. And nigga, if you come to the house and shit like that, cool, nigga. It is what it is. You get what you get, but I'm gonna still pay you what I owe. It's about the principle.
It's money that I've given away, friends, family. Yeah, hey, you don't owe me nothing.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to be able to look out for you like that, you dog or whatever.
Yeah,
but if you ain't in that category, friend, family, and you owe me money, I'm looking at you in your fucking face, and you owe me money. Don't let me catch you spending my money.
You better than me. They ain't borrowing shit from me if they not in that category.
People come here. You feel me? I don't loaned out some money. Some money, man.
Yeah, I feel it.
You feel me? Pay what you owe people.
Damn right. Pay what you owe.
Be a person of your word. I'm a woman of my word. If I say I'm gonna pay you back on this day, I'm gonna pay you back on this day.
I would hate.
Pay what you owe.
I would hate to have to get in my young nigga uniform.
Getting your young nigga.
I would hate to have to get in the young nigga uniform.
Nigga,
y'all know the young nigga. I'm halfway there,
black,
people. I'm already in a murder fit. Once this happens, once this happens, it's go time, and I can't stop it. I can't stop what's going to happen. I can't, because you know what? The mob don't play about their money.
No, they don't.
Sharks don't play about their money.
Oh wow!
I'm glad you said that.
Why should I let you play with me about me? Why would I let you play me about my money? No,
my favorite film is Rocky with Sylvester Stallone. And there's a scene. I'm talking about the first Rocky. Yeah. And there's a scene in Rocky because you know Rocky was before he was a boxer, he was a loan shark. He was a bodyguard. He was like the muscle. He was helping out this loan shark. And they come up on this dude. It's time to pay that man his money. Fam goes, he said, they say, Rocco, go get the money. Rocco, he goes over there. Hey, I need the money. He's like, I ain't got the money, Rock. I ain't got the money. He's like, oh, you ain't got the money. What you mean? He said, I ain't got the money. He's like, well, you should have planned ahead. Now I got to break your thumbs.
Oh, shit.
Now I got to break your thumbs. That's it. Pay what you owe, motherfucker. Pay what you owe. Yeah, you heard Riley say that shit. Pay what you owe.
All right.
Shit. Anyway, R. Kelly is seeking a presidential pardon. The world's greatest.
He need to go sit his ass down.
Is trying to seek a presidential pardon. He is inciting that his trial was unjust. He is an XYZ. Yeah.
He's so full of shit. Like.
Okay. I would. Okay.
This is gonna be you want to get released, don't you?
You want him out? You want him out?
I'm trying to say the right thing, people. Okay. I wouldn't say release him. Don't give him the full pardon. But lock them other people ass up too that was involved in this shit with him. Don't have that man in there doing that time by himself when there was other people involved. Parents. That's all I had to say.
Nigga, no.
Yeah.
I'm not going for that. That nigga.
I'm not even co-signing that. I'm not even co-signing that.
Listen.
That don't got shit to do with nothing.
That nigga has a lot to do with
a lot.
Listen, I get it that you are a fan of the music.
Yeah, I know. Y'all know when I pick a side, I'm on that side.
I know. We know.
I know. We know you ride to the wheels fall off. We know.
We know. The show knows. Even the people in the audience know. And if you're new here, now you know. Yeah. Like straight up. That motherfucker picks a side. He stays on that side.
He stays there.
But I can't stay on that side, bro.
Me either. I can't.
This man was on videotape doing some wild shit, bro. The only thing them niggas did not have was the social security number, and that nigga stating his actual name in the tape.
Yeah. In
the words of my man, cute. No, he said reignition part 2, you stupid. No.
Shout out to Prince. What's up, Prince?
shout out to Prince. Man.
Is this your first comment, nigga?
That's his first comment. That nigga be coming in, he just comes out of nowhere.
The worst time,
he just sneaks in.
This whoop, yeah. I'm in here.
I just feel like R. Kelly did it for so many years. Like it'd be one thing if it was like maybe like a one-time deal, then maybe I would feel a little bit like maybe he deserves a pardon. But R. Kelly just kept on doing it and doing it and doing it. Like he obviously didn't learn his lesson. So he need to go sit his ass down for life. He don't need to never get out.
I didn't say give him a pardon. Don't give him the full pardon. But lock everybody ass up that was involved too.
No, because what do you mean?
What does that do?
Some of them parents didn't know none of that shit was happening. Mm-hmm. Now, if you want to, and if that's the case, fine. But that still does not. He still doesn't get a pardon because other people was in it. No, nigga, you got caught because you were the one that was videotaping yourself doing this shit. You wasn't videotaping the parents. The parents wasn't signing consent forms saying, "Okay, you can fuck my kid on camera."
Oh wow.
Exactly. He was the
I'm
one
just
driving to schools. He was the one driving to schools looking for underage girls. Like where was the parents at? The parents ain't had nothing to do with that.
Shit. So
He was
I
driving
get
to
it.
schools?
I get it.
Yeah,
Yes.
you didn't know that he was cruising the schools looking for young
Going to
girls.
he had a McDonald's nigga that he would go chill at.
Hey, can we go to the next topic? God damn it, R. Kelly, you're making me look bad.
Oh God,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
I don't think he deserves a pardon, but as far as I know, though, he has federal too, right? So it's gonna be
Yes.
kind of like the same, our state too, right? So I think it'll be kind of like the same thing as like Larry Hoover. He might get a pardon, but that don't mean his ass getting out. So yeah.
Listen, the world's greatest is gonna stay his ass in jail.
Talking
I
about his life
believe
is
I
being
was
threatened.
Shit. Nigga, y'all motherfuckers. Y'all be out here trying y'all best with that, but with the taco, bro. Y'all be trying y'all best. I can't
I mean,
believe y'all.
but you got as many pardons as he has given. Wouldn't you try to?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, of course, no one's
Yeah,
saying like of course you're gonna try, but
I'm not
I
mad
just
at him
feel
for
like,
trying.
you know,
Like,
just like it doesn't need to happen at all.
listen, do the Menendez boys deserve to get the fuck out? Fuck no. Should they try? Fuck yeah. Like, why not? Like, it's your freedom,
Yeah.
nigga.
I
You're the
think
one
they
that's
actually.
locked
I think
behind
they.
more.
I think they coming home too.
No, they're not.
They got
They're not-
denied. They got
Oh, they
denied.
got denied. Okay, so I didn't get that far.
Yeah.
They have denied, but they are going to have a retrial still.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they was, and if I'm not mistaken, because you know that was before my time, I think, or I was a little boy. They was tried as juveniles, right?
No.
They were grown.
No,
they were
they're
adults.
adults.
But
They were adults. They were
Okay.
adults.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
See, history, people, learn your history. Thank you, Riley.
No problem, sir. You know, I do what I can. I don't know if I want to talk about this now because I mean we're kind of running on time here. I don't know. I mean, I guess we can talk about it. The content creator that was killed on the Las Vegas Strip, him and his wife, they have caught the suspect that was killing them and shit. So supposedly I heard the shit was hold on, wait, what? He said he was. Oh Lord. Supposedly, I don't. You know what? I don't really know much about. I know a lot about the story. I've seen the video. The video is kind of crazy. You see a guy coming up, shooting his content creator from Vegas, and then he shoots his girl. So he kills both of them in the street. And supposedly this was just over social media beef, bro.
I'm
Literally
just like, people would be letting social media just ruin their life. Like, I just feel like it's never that serious. I don't know.
I don't think it's that serious either. I think that was kind of the thing for me. Never seen it as a serious thing. Never seen it as a thing where it's like, oh, you know, we all in competition. Yeah, but we can all eat too. You feel what I'm saying? So I think,
it's not,
you know,
it's like
followers can follow what they want. Yeah.
Like,
yeah. It was over a copyright. Interesting.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us know, Archives. Appreciate that.
Yeah. I love that people are popping out that I ain't seen comment. I love that for y'all.
I haven't heard about this story. I thought you was going to actually say that the content creator did something to create content which led to them killing the other content creator.
No, it was a copyright dispute.
But I think that's why I thought the story was going to lead to, because these content creators are getting out of hand. You know, with the
I think that's where I think one of them. I think it was like he was a IRL. They were IRL streamers, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah.
So that's unfortunate.
Like I was saying, the content creators, my recent employer who I was working for, he was a part of one of those in real life content creating things. And I feel like the way he reacted in that video kind of ruined his business, because it was plastered all over YouTube, and he had on company shirts. This vehicle was a company vehicle, and they had the company name. I think that type of shit ruins people, especially when they react the way that they're not supposed to react. You know,
right? Especially like, again, you killing somebody over a copyright issue is wild.
It is. It's not
Let's
that deep.
let the lawyers get into that. Let them deal with that shit, bro.
Oh, fuck that. You're messing with my money.
I guess so.
It ain't the money, it's the
Well,
principle.
now you ain't getting no money. Now your ass going to jail. You're not
Now
gonna
you
be in
going to
real
jail.
life in
You
jail.
definitely ain't getting no
doing
money now.
content.
Shit.
So I mean, unless you're gonna, I don't know, be on a jail show. But like, what are you gonna do now?
Yeah, because I want to hear the story in 2 years. You want me to get this one?
Yeah, go ahead. You got it, bro. Florida man strikes
Florida, fucking again, Florida man. They already think we crazy. They say.
No, he was smart. The airlines were stupid.
But
as
what,
shit.
what I'm saying, they already think we be doing too much. We be doing too much sometimes. So a Florida man was found guilty of fraud for impersonating a flight attendant and stealing free trips. So
Like, how do you do that?
from 2018 through 2024, this guy took 120 free flights and is now facing up to 30 years in prison.
That's
Now,
a
don't get me
lot
wrong.
of years.
With the 120 free flights, I wonder what were you doing? Were you just vacationing? Because you got money. That's one. That's one. You got money. Or were you just like, let me see if I could do it and I just get away with it? What were you doing on these fucking flights?
Like he must have got greedy. Because my thing is like, if you got away with it, maybe like once or twice, maybe like 5 times. But then to just keep doing it, like you should have just took you about 5 or 6 trips and then went on about your life. Like you should have kept doing it. But I'm just like, what if it would have been a plane crash or something and his ass would have been on there? You don't even know how to do none of the protocols or nothing. Like, yeah.
Can you imagine him up there giving out?
He gonna be all free. He gonna be freaking out and shit. Don't know none of the protocols or like. I'm just really. I really want to know how he did it. Yeah.
I got let me ask a question because Prince just posted. He was like, that explains why I can't get a buddy pass. Now, I've only been on a couple of flights, maybe 5 my whole life. What is a buddy pass?
When you work for the airport. When you work for the airports, they have like where you could give people like buddy passes or like family or where you basically can give them free flights.
People that work at the airlines, holla at your boy. If you in the comments, holla at your
It's hard. It's hard to get. It's hard to get. They be holding on to them buddy passes.
No. Crypto, you are fucking. They should hire him in the fraud department.
Facts. They should.
That would be. That sounds like the job of it. Like that was
smart. That was very smart.
That's what the FBI does with people who can crack their websites. They hire you.
Mm-hmm. I just a whole documentary on that.
The military, if you are good with like drones or any video games resembling flight and stuff, they will go get you. Hey, your level of flight experience, and you're not even a fucking. You feel me? They will hire you for that, especially with drones. Yeah. So, hire him in the fraud department because I don't think 30 years is. I don't think that's needed for him. Yeah, modern day aviator. Yeah,
that's that. He did it. I mean, modern day
aviator. I hope he lived his best life on all them trips. Shit.
No, and one more thing, Hailey, before we go to the next. Yeah. Why y'all don't be giving a nigga to get? Why you ain't teaching niggas how to get the 120 free flights? Y'all niggas be selfish, dog. Niggas be selfish, bro.
Don't get to the hood, bro.
Teach the game, teach the game.
But then again, you got to understand, if you teach somebody teaches the game, that kind of exposes, too much.
Yeah, because he did it for like almost 5 years. Like that's a long time.
Almost 6 years,
no one knew. So again, when you expose motherfuckers to shit like that, motherfuckers take advantage a little bit too much, and then boom, that's how shit gets
sloppy. Up.
Yeah, blame the algorithm as well.
With that situation, you would think you working for the cartel. 120 free flights. I had to drop off 100 bricks every time. Like you would think, like nigga, you doing something you ain't got no business, nigga. What were you doing? What were you doing? That's all I want to know.
I'm just wondering, like, did none of the employees, nobody was talking to him and be like, hey, like he doesn't really know it. Like I really just want to know. Did they say what airlines it was?
Multiple.
Multiple.
Oh, so shit. Never mind. I thought
he got around like Tupac, bro. Yeah, it is Tupac's birthday. Damn Skippy, I was gonna throw that in there. Yeah, he got around like Tupac.
Happy birthday, Tupac.
All right. Imagine splitting $2,500 worth of rent for 5 years to only find out the rent is only $106. It's true, folks. It happened to this
That
man
was his
this
fault
week.
for being.
What you mean this is for?
So again, this is another
Because-
Florida man.
Florida man strikes again?
Exactly.
Goddamn.
Yes, Florida. I need y'all to get it together. First of all, this is for men and women. Don't ever move in with nobody unless you guys are starting brand new in a place. And you guys both know, both signed the lease, both know the agreement. That's his fault that he lived there for 5 fucking years and her rent was only $105. He should have knew all the paperwork. You know,
Taking
like, you
advantage
got to be
of-
smarter, guys.
So
I just hope she was stacking it. I really hope she was. I do.
So with something that you said earlier that, you know, when you were younger, you wish you dated for money, right? When you said that earlier, that's exactly what this is right here. 5 years. Somebody do the math. Let me do the math. Let me do the fucking math.
No, we don't have time for that, nigga. We do not have time for the math.
I'm just like, what you got to show for it? Like, he didn't know, like, she had all this extra money. Like, I'm just curious of, like, how that went.
That's crazy, bro. I
Like,
think that's so
was she
fucked up.
literally
Though. That's
saving
fucked
it?
up.
That is fucked
That's
up. That's fucked up. I have a conscience. I wouldn't be able to do no
let's
shit
be
like
real.
that.
Like that's not cool.
I just,
That's 150.
yeah, that's trifling. It is for sure.
That's 150.
That's trifling as fuck. It's like, yo, like, look, if we dating and we on some forthright shit, come on. That's like me turning around and like stealing your car or some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You wouldn't want me to do that. I'm stealing your car for 5 years every goddamn day. Like every goddamn
honestly,
day.
though, when I hear shit like that, it just really messes it up for the women that are not like that, because niggas are not going to want to do that. But like I said,
You
men,
and that was another
don't
thing.
move in. Don't move in. Go
This
get y'all
nigga
place
moved
together.
in- No, wait, not only that, nigga moved in with you and he helping you pay rent. And this,
Girl, and then you
this
fucked
is
it
the
off
thanks
being
that you
greedy. You be greedy. Like
They
you're being greedy.
She beat this man out of $143,000.
God damn it, I told you we didn't have time for the math.
I know that's trifling. That's
They did
trifling though,
not.
for real. That's so trifling. Like, I just pray that she was using that money. Hopefully, they was going on some trips or something. Like, I just hope it was going back into the household. I hope. I really do.
That's crazy.
That's
Anyway,
trifling.
I got a comment. I'm gonna keep it to myself. I'm not gonna put it out there because I don't want the negative feedback on us. But we can keep.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Now y'all see why the shit that happens to y'all be happening to y'all, bro.
Oh Lord. Yeah,
100
I mean, you're right though. I can see that. That's grounds to get your ass whooped, and I wouldn't even be able to say nothing because why you playing people's money like that?
What
Ladies,
can you
guys,
say at that point? You know what I'm saying?
Like, come on now, damn, 5 years. You could have. I mean, even a year. If you had did it for a year, you'd be like, okay, you know, I got my little money.
Let's not do it at all.
I know, but I'm just saying, if you have to do it, like, 5 years is crazy. I just wonder how long was you gonna let it? How long was you gonna let it go on?
She was gonna let that shit go on as long as the fuck it was gonna go on.
You would have got more. She would have got more just letting him pay the 106 a month. I would have paid that faithfully. Baby, I'm gonna give you that 2 times a month.
Exactly. My thing is like, bitch, what was your income if your rent was only $105 a month? That's really what I want to know.
Example of a man would take a woman who has nothing and build them up.
You're right.
Voice, boy.
You're so right. But
I'm making my points today, people.
All right.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's get to the last topic. Wait, hold on. What? Shorty better
Yeah,
get out.
She
She probably got kicked off. His ass probably wasn't on her case.
That was a voucher. I think her was like
her ass
$150.
probably got kicked off because he wasn't supposed to live there no way. So
probably, right?
Listen.
So she probably got her get back.
Before we go to the last topic, I don't condone in doing green shit, which is flawed fake shit. Like,
yeah.
But I'm telling on her bitch ass, boy. I'm telling.
I'm telling. Like, I've been living there for 5 goddamn years. And then they should have made her ass pay back all that money.
Yeah. I'm telling
all right.
you. No, they ain't gonna make her pay back nothing. What?
They ain't gonna pay that shit. It's Juneteenth, folks. Juneteenth is this Thursday. It's in the middle of the fucking week. Which I really didn't. I dislike that. I ain't gonna lie. I dislike that.
I'm off. Are you guys off? Does your
job?
No.
I
do. My job observes it.
No, my job observes it. I get paid for it, but I am not off. We're still open that day.
Oh no, we closed. The whole company closed. So I
Yeah.
am off.
Anyway, let's talk about it. Let me just give y'all a little history on Juneteenth for those who don't know what Juneteenth is. Juneteenth is a federal holiday in the United States and is celebrated annually on June 19th to commemorate the ending of slavery in the United States. The holiday's name first was used in the 1890s, and they just combined the words June 19th, referring to the date, which is June 19th. The year is 1865. Okay, Texas was the last state, basically, at this point, to be told that slavery had ended. This is why they celebrate Juneteenth. Okay?
Can I add on to that?
By all means, sir.
This to you motherfuckers say my dog don't know his motherfucking history too. Go ahead, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, a lot of people, the U.S. didn't really start celebrating Juneteenth until about federally. I want to say federally, we didn't start celebrating it until about 2020.
Yeah, like 5 years ago. Yeah, it's very
5 years
new.
ago. So it's a very new holiday. Your boy, the Orange Taco, is trying to get rid of the holiday.
Who came up with the name Juneteenth?
So the name Juneteenth was like I said, it was a combination of June and 19th, and this is the day when Major General Gordon Granger ordered the final enforcement of the Emancipation Proclamation. So this came about, so it came about around that time, sir.
Okay, so it wasn't black people that came up with the name?
Well,
I'm being funny.
It's not the matter of fact that black people came up with the name. They just called it Juneteenth. The government called it Juneteenth because they combined the two, June and 19th.
Yeah, I get that. I was being funny because I'm like, that's some shit a nigga say Juneteenth instead of saying the whole June 19th.
You know what?
You feel me? We just gonna say Juneteenth because that's how we do. We just shorten our fucking words and shit. So Juneteenth, people.
We do. I can't argue with this. I was
being funny, so
I can't argue with that.
My question to you:
do you guys celebrate it?
So I've been celebrating it since it's become a federal holiday, and I learned what Juneteenth was.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped celebrating the 4th of July. Technically,
me too. Like I don't fuck wearing some red, white, and blue and all that.
I still cook. Like I'll still cook. I'll still barbecue. Yeah. I'll still do all of that. But
always gotta cook.
We still gotta cook on the. We gotta cook in the summer. God damn it!
Yeah,
we gotta grill something in the summer.
We just need a reason.
But it's just the reason. But I stopped celebrating the 4th of July like that because I'm like, well, my people wasn't free.
Yeah, we wasn't free.
4th of July. And I don't want to deal with that. So I don't want to deal with that. And by the way, fireworks suck. So there, I said it. I said that. Fireworks suck. I don't care.
Do I celebrate it? Fuck no. It's another day. It's another day, people. I didn't hear about Juneteenth till I was a grown ass man. Never heard about it as a child. Know about it now. Got some more backstory from Holly just then. So I appreciate it. But do I celebrate it? No. Do I celebrate July 4th? I don't buy shit for July 4th. You feel me? But I have a question for you Californians. And I'm taking it there. Is there going to be another pop-out?
What?
Is there going to be another pop-out?
In the words of your man, you're a goof.
I was like, wait,
That's why in the words of your man, you're a goof for that.
Is there going to be another pop-out, people?
You're talking about Kendrick. Oh, I should have known.
No, he's on tour.
We're not entertaining your silliness right now. Okay,
Mister, you dragging it.
Is it time for the soul? Is it time for the soul to soul?
Yeah, go ahead, soul. Go ahead. So it's on you. Soul to soul time, folks.
Lord, we just can't. We're gonna be talking about Kendrick and Drake for the next 20 years. I swear.
So your soul about to have nothing to do with Drake.
It definitely does not. Okay. But my soul to soul for this week is build your own dreams or someone else will hire you to build theirs. So yeah, just be your own boss if you can.
Word.
Yeah.
Word. That's deep. All right, folks.
Yes.
We are over time. We kind of
are.
Deep into this. Those first couple of topics was heavy.
Yeah.
Appreciate all the bricklayers and stuff like that. Appreciate all the new folks. Appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Got a lot of love for y'all. Thank y'all for coming out tonight. While y'all here, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button, share the pod. You know what I'm saying? Check out the new shorts. We got some shorts up. You know what I'm saying? And we will be back next Monday.
Every Monday. Y'all know where we are.
Same bat time, same bat channel. All right. We out. Peace.
Hey.